Hello, I'm Clare Lopez, the Vice President for Research and Analysis at the Center for Security Policy. I'd like to introduce you to the latest of the Center's publications in our Civilization Jihad Reader series. It's called Hamas, CAIR, and the Muslim Brotherhood. Since the 1980s, Hamas has been a practitioner of violent Islamic terrorism in the Middle East and was designated to the State Department's list of foreign terrorist organizations. Its ferocious jihad against Israel has been the cause of thousands of deaths on both sides. Founded by the Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood to be its violent anti-Israel arm in Gaza, Hamas has become a symbol of Islamic terrorism throughout the whole Middle East. The history of Hamas in the United States is less widely known. Its presence in America has been debated, disputed, and denied for decades. Yet, since its arrival in the late 1980s, its presence in the form of front groups has spread and its power has increased dramatically, creating a threat to America that we ignore at our peril. That the threat is primarily subversive in the form of civilization jihad, not terrorism, should not allay our concerns, but rather intensify them. This latest monograph from the Center was authored by Ilana Freedman, who's written earlier texts for us on the Islamic State and Tablighi Jamaat. This new volume about Hamas underscores with great clarity not only the presence of Hamas in the United States, but the subversive role it has played there for decades in undermining the pillars of support of our society, from academia to our courts and legal system, faith communities, government at all levels, and local law enforcement, among others. In the quest for truth, even establishing the existence of Hamas in America has been problematic because it hides behind myriad front groups, seemingly legitimate companies and not-for-profit organizations presented as respectable representatives of the Muslim communities in America. Some of these, as revealed by the Justice Department in the 2008 Holy Land Foundation trial, are CAIR, Council on American Islamic Relations, ICNA, Islamic Circle of North America, ISNA, Islamic Society of North America, and the Muslim Student Association, the very first Brotherhood front group in the United States, established here in 1963. More recently, in 2014, many of these front groups joined together in a kind of Brotherhood umbrella group called the USCMO, United States Council of Muslim Organizations. As we have learned since then, the USCMO and its member groups have also formed links with the Black Lives Matter movement and Saul Alinsky-type anarchist groups, now loosely organized across the United States as Antifa. And enabling the whole subversive gaggle of them are well-known, supposedly philanthropic foundations in collaboration with hate mongers like the Southern Poverty Law Center. The ultimate goal of civilization jihad is to suborn our nation and our Constitution to Islamic law, or Sharia. Hamas's role in the United States began in 1987, only months after it was founded in Gaza, with an original mission to raise funds for Hamas in Gaza to support its campaign of terrorism against Israel. Over the decades, the overseas mission has diminished, though, considerably, while the civilization jihad mission inside the United States has expanded. So while Hamas networks may have changed in the post-Holy Land Foundation trial years, its mission remains the same: subordination of the United States by stealth to Islamic law. Our challenge is to confront and defeat Hamas's stealthy jihad here in the United States by exposing its front groups on campus, in the churches and synagogues, the halls of Congress, and within the ranks of law enforcement and our national security and their civilization jihad mission. The Center's new monograph, Hamas, CAIR, and the Muslim Brotherhood, peels back the layers of Hamas, CAIR, and all its many front groups in the United States and exposes this jihad operation for what it is: a subversive effort to insinuate Islamic law into the very fabric of our nation. A future companion volume, also from Ilana Freedman, will explore the Muslim Brotherhood's Middle East roots and destructive agenda against Israel. The Hamas threat is against America itself and all that it stands for in the world.